Imagine a Nigeria where businesses thrive, the informal economy finally pays its dues, and tax revenues fuel transformative development. Now imagine a Nigeria where the rich states grow richer, the poor states sink deeper, and the gap between North and South becomes a chasm. President Tinubu's tax reform bill promises to be a game changer. But whose game is it changing? Stay with us as we dissect the most controversial fiscal overhaul in Nigeria's recent history, and see what lessons we can learn from South Africa and Singapore. Welcome to Naija News Series, your go-to channel for the latest and most compelling stories transforming Nigeria. The tax reforms. What's on the table? President Tinubu's proposed tax reform bill is a sweeping attempt to restructure Nigeria's tax landscape. With four major components: the Nigeria Tax Bill 2024, the Tax Administration Bill, the Nigeria Revenue Service Establishment Bill, and the Joint Revenue Board Establishment Bill, this legislative package seeks to simplify taxes, reduce corporate tax rates from 30% to 25%, and shift the VAT distribution formula to a derivation-based system. The reforms also propose transforming the Federal Inland Revenue Service into the Nigeria Revenue Service, consolidating tax collection under one authority to improve efficiency and reduce leakages. But here's the big question. Will these reforms create a fairer, more prosperous Nigeria, or deepen the divides that already plague the country? Why does northern Nigeria fears the fallout? The loudest opposition comes from the north. Governors in this region, led by Gombe State's Governor Mohammed Yahaya, argue that the derivation-based VAT formula will slash their revenue. States with smaller economies and lower consumption rates, like Borno, Katsina, and Sokoto, stand to lose significant federal allocations. Governor Babagana Zulum of Borno warns that this could cripple the region's development while enriching states like Lagos and Rivers. Northern senators, including Senator Ali Ndumi, have called for halting the bill entirely, labeling it a regional death sentence. Meanwhile, southern states see the reforms as long overdue equity. With Lagos contributing over 50% of Nigeria's VAT revenue, proponents argue that states generating wealth should benefit proportionally. This new structure could empower regions to grow their economies rather than relying on federal handouts. But critics warn that a derivation-based model might create two Nigerias, one booming with economic activity and another struggling to keep the lights on. The international lens. Lessons from South Africa and Singapore. South Africa provides a cautionary tale. While its derivation-based VAT system attempts to balance development, it has often exacerbated inequality between urban and rural areas. If Nigeria doesn't address similar disparities, it risks pushing underdeveloped states further behind. Singapore, on the other hand, offers a template for success. With low corporate tax rates, 17%, and a simplified tax system, Singapore attracts global businesses while ensuring compliance. Nigeria's proposal to cut corporate taxes is a step in this direction, but the lack of a robust digital tax infrastructure could hinder progress. Is the tax reform a bold gamble or a risky bet? President Tinubu and his administration have defended the reforms as a necessary step to modernize Nigeria's economy. Presidential spokesperson Bayo Onanuga insists the reforms will enhance the quality of life for Nigerians, especially the most disadvantaged. But critics aren't convinced. Without mechanisms to cushion poorer states, these reforms could widen Nigeria's existing north-south divide. What lies ahead? Nigeria's tax reform journey mirrors a tightrope walk, balancing economic growth with social equity. Can the government learn from South Africa's pitfalls and Singapore's successes? Will the reforms foster unity or deepen division? For now, one thing is clear. This debate is far from over, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Stay tuned to Naija News series as we bring you every twist and turn in this unfolding fiscal drama. What do you think? Are these reforms the bold move Nigeria needs? Or are we gambling with the country's future? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Naija News series for the latest updates.